Do you have a dream? We do. We dream one day abortion would not exist in the church, but today 54% of women having abortions identify as Christian. That's not God's plan. He says every person, born and unborn, is created in His image. So we're working to make our dream a reality.
We are the Miami Valley Women's Center, and we envision that everyone in the greater Miami Valley would experience gospel transformation that empowers them to choose life for their unborn child and God's design for sexual purity. We're here to serve the church and the community. The greatest opportunity we have to save babies begins in the church, with you. If abortion is non-existent in the church, imagine the impact and influence we could have in our world.
But first, imagine how you'd feel if you had an unplanned pregnancy. Fear and shame are the most common feelings, so many choose abortion. I know because that's what drove me to choose abortion in 1986. But thanks to Miami Valley Women's Center Abortion Recovery Ministry, I was healed and set free. God says there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus, but this side of heaven, that's not always the case. When my daughter was 17, she faced an unplanned pregnancy, and having grown up in the church, she feared disappointing her family and friends and the judgment and gossip that would come. Thankfully, she chose life and was able to face all that because she had the love, grace, and support she needed from the center and her family. God shows us what love looks like through the story of the prodigal son. God runs toward us in our sin. He doesn't make us pay a price. He already paid the price. The prodigal son received a grand celebration. If you had an abortion or have an unplanned pregnancy, you too can experience the love and restoration Christ offers.
Let me ask, if your friend, son or daughter, grandchild, or anyone in your church face an unplanned pregnancy, could they turn to you for support? And would they? And if so, how would you respond? Here at Miami Valley Women's Center, we respond by demonstrating Christ's love. We get calls from women of all ages, all backgrounds and circumstances. They need help and hope, and that's what we do. Option Counseling provides information about parenting, abortion, or adoption so that they can make an informed decision. Then we provide pregnancy testing, and if she's pregnant, an ultrasound. When women and men realize all the free support we offer, it gives them the hope they need and the confidence that they can do it. Parenting programs and material support equips parents with everything they need to be great parents and provide for their baby's needs for years after the birth.
Ultrasound is a lifesaver. 9 out of 10 of our clients who see their baby on the ultrasound screen choose life. So we are so excited to have our first ever 3D 4D ultrasound machine. These machines make it easier to detect the heartbeat and to provide images with greater clarity. The clients can also receive an email with their images. All of these factors can potentially help a woman bond with her unborn baby and choose life. Recently, one of our clients, determined to have an abortion, said, "I wanted to look away and not see it." However, she did see her baby and she did choose life.
We're so grateful for technology that gives us a window into the womb. But the ultrasound machines can't save lives if women at risk for abortion don't know about us. I've heard the Miami Valley Women's Center referred to as the best kept secret, but we cannot afford to be. Lives are at stake. In 2019, over 2,700 unborn babies were aborted in Montgomery County, more than the student body of Centerville High School. We're in the local schools sharing the message that abstinence is a powerful, positive, and possible choice. And we're on college campuses, but we need your help. Here's what our former gala speaker, Dr. Mark Newman, found out in his research.
Then I went to an evangelical Christian university, asked the same question. If a woman came to you with an untimely pregnancy, to what local organization would you refer her? The number one answer at 53% was I don't know, despite the fact that there were 7 fully licensed pro-life medical centers all around that campus. 53% said I don't know. But 42% said Planned Parenthood.
This is where you come in. Phil Black shares how his family and church are working with us to be part of the solution to abortion in our area.
Our church and family have volunteered and supported the ministry financially since its inception. But when I heard the center is known as the best kept secret and heard the results of Dr. Newman's survey, I knew we needed to do more than just financially support them. If that many women having abortions identify as Christians, they're in our churches. So we're going to take action to ensure our church and community knows that encouragement, education, material resources, and Christ's love is available at Miami Valley Women's Center. It's time that men and women experiencing an unplanned pregnancy know that the Christian community wants to come alongside and help them.
Thank you, Phil. I had a personal experience with an unplanned pregnancy in the church. I was a youth leader while working at a pregnancy center. One day I came around the corner at the exact moment when one of our students was walking into a room for a pregnancy test. When the client advocate came out, I said, "Please tell me that test was negative." It wasn't. To complicate matters, I was scheduled to present a purity message to our youth that night. As I shared that message, that brave girl stood up and said, "Please listen to her. I found out today that I'm pregnant." I'm grateful for the way my church responded to this young lady and helped her to choose life. The abortion industry is proud of the fact that 1 in 3 women will have had an abortion. While this number may be debatable, as disciples of Christ, we can't wait any longer to address this issue head on. This is our opportunity to impact those decisions. We're here for the community and the church. Our programs and services are offered at no cost to anyone, and because we understand the importance of teaching purity, our student outreach programs are also available to local churches and student programs.
We have a dream. Please contact us today about how you can help make that dream a reality through volunteering, material resources, or financial gifts. Go to MiamiValleyWomenCenter.org or call us at 937-298-9998. Thank you.